Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you how to make a secret door so you can hide your chests, your diamonds. In my specific case, I just wanted to hide, a little enchanting table and the brewing station. It has just have a little secret room. I'm playing single player I'm playing single player survival, so I don't really need to hide anything specifically. But let's say you want to hide some chests, some diamonds. I have a perfect way to do that where you can't see any. Like right now, I have a secret door into a room right now, and as you can tell, I have a bunch of pressure plates down here, and none of these things do anything. I'm clicking on all these buttons here, and none of the doors open or anything like that. But if you press it in a specific way, a secret door will open into a secret room. So I'll show you that now. So if I press this here, and then hold here for 2 seconds, boom. I'm now into my secret room where I have my beautiful brewing station with a bunch of water and lava. I think it looks pretty cool. And then I have my library slash enchanting table here with a little bit of obsidian. And then I exit my secret room here by pressing this button. Oh, I fucked it up. Let's try that again. Press the button, walk out. There we go. And then, so there you look at it. That's where I exited, and that's where I entered over there. And you could throw down pressure plates here. Won't work. Nothing happens. You could throw a pressure plate down here. Nothing works. Doesn't happen. So let's say you're on a multiplayer server. Someone puts a switch down or a button, or he suspects something's there. You won't be able to get in the way that this is designed. So let's go to the creative world, and I will show you how to make this specifically timed secret door. You need 2 buttons to open it. Like if I press this button here, it won't open the door. If I press this button here, it doesn't open the door. I have to press it in the correct sequence. Would be holding it for 1 to 2 seconds here, and then holding it for 2 seconds here, and that's what opens the door. Alright, we are now in the creative world here. I put some glass down here so you can see exactly what is going on. So what's going to happen is the way that this is designed is so you have to click 2 different buttons for the door to open. I thought of this myself. I was like, hey, I want a secret room. I want something that look cool. I want to have like a really cool way to access it. And I kind of came up with this by myself. I didn't really get the idea from anyone. So yeah, this is what happens. So these timers are all set on 4, and what that does is it does a super delay when you do your first click here. You can see the power goes really slow, and it gives you enough time to, it gives you enough time to go across the glass and get to, I guess in your world it wouldn't be glass probably. It gives you just enough time to walk over to your next switch here. And what happens is this switch here, wow, I gotta fix that glass piece, that's super annoying. Let's fix that now. There we go, hopefully that won't happen again. So what happens is this power comes across here, and unless this is turned on, the power can't continue through to the double secret door here. So what this does is when you press this button, for about a full second, this piston here allows power to continue on going through the double door. So let's just see this in action here. If we watch the power, boom, I'm going to stand on here for 2 seconds, and then the door's open. And you probably don't want to delay as much as I did. But yes, you see how that works? Just in case you doubt me, I'll show you one more time without the silly delay that I did there. See, it works just fine. And then this is this is a little setup here that I forgot to mention. Basically, what this does is you have a little inverted redstone torch that keeps these powered, so the pistons are pushed forward all the time. And when you send a pulse with this button here, it goes through the switch and inverts that for a second and allows you access through. So let's see that really quickly. Boom, enough time, and you're out. Yes, so let's start breaking this apart and see how to make this. The first thing that I would suggest starting with is the second switch. This determines where this whole line is going to be. So if you build this switch first, and you send it in a direction, this switch might necessarily not line up right away. So yeah, let's start with this switch first, and that will determine. You can basically take this first switch and follow it to your second switch. Okay, and note that this second switch, in order for this specific design to work, it has to be at least 5 blocks down. So that's 1. There's the stone piece 1, and then 2, and then piston 3, and then the in-between piston is 4, and then 5. And then your redstone will be on top of that, okay? So, okay, preferably you want to be up against a wall somewhere, so just so you can see that it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly the way that I have it. Let's have it, you know, just up against a flat wall, okay? So just so you can see that it can be different. So let's grab our pressure plate, and we'll just start right from the top here. And the pressure plate is where's the freaking pressure plate? Okay, pressure plate, boom. Okay, so we're gonna have that up against the wall, and then we want to dig out 5 spaces. So let's get started on that here. Let's just get things out of our way so we can get going. So first things first is we want to put a redstone torch here, and that is going to invert the signal. And what that means is that it's going to keep our piston on at all times. Basically, the on switch it's blocking the signal. That's how do you say that word? Signal. There we go. Perfect. And I will show you what I mean in just half a second here. All right. So we're gonna put this down like that. And we're going to get redstone across. Boom. So you can see that this is powering this piston. And when I stand on it, it will retract it. Okay? So let's get a block of some sort for that sticky piston to grab. Did I use a sticky piston? Let's see. Yes, I did. Perfect. Okay. So, and then now we want to determine where that redstone is going to meet. So when that's push, this is going to be the pushing. That's pushed down. So we want the redstone to be here, and we want redstone below it. So when this is retracted up, that these redstone will meet. Alright. And the reason why I'm being so descriptive is some people will look at this and go, "This is so very easy. I don't know why he's explaining it so much." It's because some people, I remember, I'm just now kind of getting a hold of how redstone works. So for the new people, hopefully I'm describing it in a way that will make it really easy to understand. Let's quickly change it to day. Time day. Perfect, so we can see. Let's get some torches. There might be a little bit of lack of light underneath of here. You can tell that I never really use creative mode that much because I never know where anything is. Okay, we don't need obsidian. Okay, so let's just pick a random spot. Now this is going to be random for this block here, but in your world you're going to want to pick 2 spots where you have your pressure plates, and hopefully you'll have your pressure plates as a feature so it doesn't look so conspicuous. I can do all these words I can't say today. Conspicuous. You know what the word means. Let's move on. So, you know, whether it's here or here, it doesn't really matter. It's all depending on what your world looks like. So let's just pick a random spot. Boom, I'm going to pick that spot like that. Okay, and now we're going to connect these. Okay, so let's get a bunch of... Now this is going to be up to you, how much you want to delay the signal. I like quite a bit of a delay, so I can kind of not feel rushed when I'm doing it. So, you know, how many repeaters you add with the 4th tick is really up to you. I believe I used about 8 or 6, I can't quite remember, but I'm going to use 8 here. Or let's try 6 for now and see, and kind of play with it and see how much that delays us, okay? So we got 6 repeaters here, all with 4 ticks. So basically the 4 ticks means that's the ticks of delay. Okay, so if it's on 1 delay, there won't be hardly any delay at all. If it's 2, 3, 4, makes a higher delay, and that's how long it takes a signal to get through the repeater. Okay, so we are pretty much connected here. Just need to follow this up, and I messed that up. Let's try going like that, and I think that should work. So We stand on it. Does it send a signal? Yes, it sends a signal. Let's get all this out of the way so you can see exactly what's going on. So let's send that signal again. Let's make sure it gets over there. Yes, we have many success. Perfect. I just watched Borat, so ignore me. I love that movie. Okay, so we have that now connected. Now what we want to do now is invert the signal again. Now the reason why we want to invert the signal again, and how you invert that is just sticking on the side like that. The reason why we want to invert the signal again is when we go over to our doors, we want the doors to be retracted the entire time. Or not retracted, what's the opposite of that? To be extended. Because if they're not, let's look on the other side, it's easier to tell. If they're extended, that keeps it closed, right? So we want that signal to be inverted. So we're going to send, after our first piston here, we're going to send the signal as power on. Okay, so let's head over to our doors here.